Ah, the coast. If you think of the word vacation, you probably instinctively think of a beach and the coastline. However, the most popular beaches, the ones where you can get the most sun and therefore the best tans, are in places like Santa Monica. And those beaches are reserved only for rich people. Well, I say reserved, money isn't even a guarantee either, because only attractive people are allowed onto those beaches. So it begs the question, where do ordinary Joes like myself go to if they want to watch some seagulls fight over a dead crab carcass? Well, before I present you the town of Seaside. Seaside is like every other coastal town, really. A smattering of hotels, tacky shops, photo ops, and of course, easy access to a great big body of water. But there are two things that make Seaside exceptionally different. The first is that I forgot my microphone, so the audio in this clip is complete compared to the stuff that you just heard. And the second thing is that Seaside, well, it's located in Oregon, a state that's not exactly known for nice weather. Another thing that's quite amazing is these properties behind me. They are beachfront, just out of frame is the beach. It's right over there. And the most amazing thing is that even though a lot of these houses have less square feet than a piece of paper, they cost round about $1 million each. So if you have $1 million to spend and don't know what to spend it on, come out here. Just taking a few moments to stop to show you this rather remarkable map. You see, this is a tsunami warning map of Seaside itself. You can see the city of Seaside is laid out perfectly. And on this key, you can see right up here that H is the symbol for hospital. And if you look at the map, you can see that the green zone is the safe zone. So that if there's an earthquake and a big-ass wave is coming to take you away to David Jones' locker, you know to go to the green zone. But, and this is the bit I love, the hospital is right outside the green zone. That's kind of ironic. You would think, wouldn't you, that when building this town, or at least building a hospital, you'd put it in the area where it's not going to be destroyed by some water if there's an earthquake. Because, you know, hospitals are kind of important when there's a natural disaster. But hey, whatever. Setting aside the, interesting way Seaside was designed, I carried on down a rather unimaginatively named street. You join me in my hotel room because I do not have $1 million to spend on a beachfront house. And I should explain that I am not the only one here, or rather I didn't come here by myself. In fact, my family came along too. My mom, my dad, my sister, who's asleep in the other room, and the dogs. We brought them too. Now my parents took the dogs to the beach. And because I need to record something in order to make this video longer than 5 minutes, I'm gonna go look for them. And I'm gonna bring you along with me against your will. There they are. It didn't take very long to find them. Hi guys! You guys have fun at the beach? What? After receiving a ticking off from my dog, Bentley the Black Lab, we returned to the hotel, where I had a pretty basic breakfast in the building's citadel. So I decided to return to the room and have some ketones instead. Once in ketosis, the family and I decided to rest at the hotel for a while to allow the dogs to sleep. Only then did we return to the beach, and the sun came out to greet us. Hey, Stinky. So yeah, welcome everyone to the beach. The sun has come out, as I said in voiceover. And it's wonderful, just walking down the sand and trying to avoid getting sand in my shoes, which is a lot easier said than done, because sand is like glitter. It gets into everything when you interact with it, so just have to be careful. Dogs are having a good time though. Here comes one of them. Hi, Minnie. Having fun? Vlogging at the beach is starting to become a bit of an issue because Seaside isn't that interesting, to be honest. And as a result, I've kind of run out of things to show you. So the rest of this video might get very, boring. So to help fill the time and ensure that this video isn't 5 seconds long, here is some nice B-roll footage that I shot of some waves crashing on the shore. It's very pretty, isn't it? My favorite part about this shot is the shirtless guy walking around in the water. Just for the record, the ocean on the Oregon coast is very cold. It's not like California or Florida. It's chilly. After having had enough of hearing the seagulls scream at us, we carried on into town to find a spot to have some lunch. And guess what? We found a spot to have lunch, and it was very, very good. You guys want to smile for the camera? It's a video. Alright, it's now the afternoon. I have left the hotel by myself, and I am going into downtown, which is just a block away, because I saw a shop that really sparked my interest that I want to go check out. Yes, it was a pirate-themed shop, which had many cool knickknacks and old fishing gear and various other sweet things inside, including this not-at-all copyrighted Mickey Mouse pirate hat. Look at this little chalice. Well, that was, a bit more underwhelming than I thought it would be. Ooh. Cars! Yes. I'm saying this quietly because there's somebody else in the room with me, but shops like these are always spectacular to look around because you never know what they might have. Like, look at this. Look, that's a Jaguar E-Type model. Wow, that's spectacular. I love that. That's a big Lambo. Although you only need to spend but a few minutes in one of these shops before you start to wonder where they got these cars from. I'll give you an example, right? Like, as a Monster Jam collector, I've never seen this version of Brutus before, but it's way overpriced. Look at that. $23. Are you kidding me? Brand new, that was probably like $5. I know that the economy is kind of f***ed right now, but still, that's extraordinary. Despite that, I just love knick-knack shops because there's so many things inside of them, things that you didn't even know existed. You never know what you'll find, and that's what makes them exciting. Hey, look at this, for example. What? What is this? Aladdin collecting cards? Didn't know that was a thing. Why would you want a full Coke when you can have a case of 6 empty Coke bottles? Or how about this? You can have a full set of old pool balls, but no pool table or cues. I decided to leave before the smell of asbestos really got to me. Well, that was, definitely interesting. Well, time to go meet up with the rest of the gang. We reunited in a local candy shop where there was an abundance of fudge available. We decided to get ourselves some. Thanks very much. And after a bit more retail therapy, we all returned to the beach for one final time. Got my fudge. The temperature is perfect. It's like 65 with a gentle breeze. The sun's poking through the clouds. It's a pleasant evening. The wind had picked up too, which meant there was a flurry of colorful kites that were filling the sky. Oh, yep, there we go. With the sun setting, we got our final photo ops before we headed back into town towards the hotel. Yeah, that's a lot of sand. Whereupon, we feasted on a not-so-exotic dinner of burgers and fish and chips. We, of course, enjoyed our fudge as a dessert, and then we rounded out the evening with some card games.